Hey YouTubers, for years I've talked to my students about the need to be prepared for various emergencies, and I would give them a brief list of some things I thought were important for them to keep in their car. Things like extra water, a first aid kit, a tarp, a rain poncho, things like that. This year my wife and I decided that we would actually make some emergency bags or emergency kits. I know that there's a lot of different kits and a lot of different designs that are out there. This is not a bug out bag, this is not a 3-day kit. This isn't really a get home pack. What it really is what I call an emergency bag, to provide you with things that will help you in various different emergencies at different levels. So let's go through the bag real quick. First we'll look at the outside. One of the key things that you should have is water. Water is useful obviously to drink, but also if you get something to your eyes or to clean out a wound or something like that. So this is probably one of the most useful items in the bag. A simple bottle of water. The next useful item I think is a multi-tool. It's a very simple multi-tool from Walmart. It's $10. It's not for daily use. It's not something we're going to use all the time. Again, it's simply for a little emergency. My daughter is getting married. The other day we were at the venue and we didn't have anything to cut the flowers with. So this served to cut the wires of the artificial flowers. Multi-tool. The outside is also a walking stick. Stick can be used for various different things. One, to assist you with walking. It can be used to signal people by tying something on the end and you can wave it. It can also be used in a real bad emergency for helping to brace a leg or something like that. So a walking stick can be helpful in a lot of different ways. Now we'll move on to this outer pouch. The outer pouch contains some different items. First, personal protective gear. You keep it in a Ziploc bag because that will help keep it from getting wet in case the bag gets wet. A hat, dust mask, and a pair of gloves. This is my wife's pack. That's why it's pink and has some purple in it. Mine has got some different colors. I don't think the color matters too much though. Pair of safety glasses. An emergency blanket. A writing pad, a lighter, toilet paper. Never know when you're going to need that. Actually, hopefully you do know when, but things come up. Simple flashlight, Gold Bond powder. Guess that kind of goes with the toilet paper in an emergency. Insect repellent. For the admin pack, Sharpie and a pencil. Sewing kit. Simple things here. Button comes off, you're at work, things like that. You know, sewing kit can be very helpful. Have a second light. This one's a head-mounted light. Really good if you have to change your tire or something. You need your hands to be free. Some duct tape. This is about 20 feet of duct tape. Took it off the roll to save some space and then rolled it up tight. Reading glasses. Of course, if you have a prescription, you might want to put one of your prescriptions or an old prescription in here, just in case you've broken a pair of glasses. Comfort items. These are little disposable toothbrushes. Some Altoids, Comfort. A little bit of money. In this case we have about $10 altogether. You might need more, but having some extra cash with you is good. That's all in the outer area. Okay? On the side, basic first aid kit, and we bought this one. I think this one came from Walmart or Target. We added a few other items to it, some gauze, some lip balm and things like that, and a pair of protective gloves. The top area of this pack is really simple, or it's really convenient rather. Simple access, in case of an emergency, a trauma pack. Here you've got some blood clotting material in it, some gauze and some other things. Hopefully in the case of a really bad emergency, there's someone that would know how to use this better than me. But It's there in case of emergency, could save someone's life. And again, some gloves. Let's go to the sides. Side pack, wet ones. Germ-X. A little redundant there, but a little more insect repellent. I think this probably should have been in one of the other bags. Poison ivy. My wife is allergic to poison ivy, so this can be really important for her. Some chapstick. A third flashlight. My wife says never can have too many flashlights, or maybe that's me that says that. I think she actually says I say that. I think that's everything for that side over there. Nothing on this side to save room. So we go to the main part of the pack. Main part of the pack. This is another item that's been used quite a bit. A lightweight sweatshirt. Going to the movies are cold, you need it. You're out later than you expected to at a football game or something. Here's a extra layer of clothing for you. Clothing items. Not going to pack all of it, but a complete set of clothing just in case you get wet and have to change. More clothing. Mixed in with the clothing is some socks. These are tall tube socks. They can be used for a number of different things. Cover your legs if you have to walk through tall grass. Extra layer of warmth if it's cold. They can be used on your arms also as arm protectors. Just cut out a spot for your hands to go through. In emergency, they can be used as a tourniquet as well. Hand warmers, a hat, knit cap to cover your head, and some warm gloves in case it's wintertime. Tie wraps, useful for many different things, from making repairs, building shelter, things like that. This is a full-size towel. We used our vacuum sealer in order to shrink this down so that it would actually fit. We've just about outgrown these packs. That's why we'll be building a new pack after this video. The vacuum sealer might be good for doing your clothes and items as well, in order to both waterproof them and to lessen the amount of space they take inside your pack. Garbage bag. This is a large, heavy-duty garbage bag. It can be used as a ground cover. It can also be used as an emergency poncho for someone in case it's raining. Not for you, because for you in your pack, you should have your own rain suit. So adult rain suit, get one that fits you. I don't think you'd spend a lot of money on these, but I don't think you should get the cheapest thing there is either. I think if you buy one of those $2 or $3 ones, then you're going to need it, and it's not going to be adequate. You're just going to get all wet and cold anyway. This is a little AM/FM radio. Keep the battery out of it so it doesn't corrode inside the device. Pick this up for just under $10, I believe, in case of emergency, and maybe your car radio is not working. This will let you know what's going on. The bag of miscellaneous items. This has a lot of different things in it. Here you have some paracord. Use it for various different things. Some light sticks in here, ace bandage, a couple food bars, a compass, another pair of tall socks. Have some water purification tablets in there. Have another knife in there. Here's a whistle in this. Signaling mirror. Now the signaling mirror obviously can be used for other things than signaling. Big thing is if you have something in your eye, you need to see what's there so that you can rinse it out. I think there's some extra gauze in here also, and a few other items. Lightweight tarp. Lightweight tarp is good if you need to cover the ground. You have a flat tire on your car, you happen to be in your work clothes, you don't want to get your work clothes dirty. You could change, or you could just lay this tarp out in order to protect your clothes so that you don't get dirty. Another bottle of water. And that completes this pack. This is our first edition at building the pack. Again, it's not a bug out bag, it's not a 3-day pack. It's not really a get-home bag. It's really an emergency bag to help you through various different emergencies. Welcome to comments. Please, leave me your thoughts on the bag. Maybe some items that you think should be in there. Some things that maybe you think could be done differently. Thank you very much. Be safe.